I was involved with sales in some aspect at firms. I was really good at sales, so I eventually said I'm gonna start my own firm and sell it for myself. So when I first started, I would cold call. I would have a goal. I want to hit 50 businesses for the day. Okay, so I'd call 50 businesses a day. So in a week, 250 to 300 businesses, and I'd get 1 or 2 appointments.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, okay, this is how I'm gonna grow. This is working, right? And then my wife, she said you should get on Instagram, and I'm like, I don't need an Instagram. I'm a cold call. I can handle this, right? So I have an influencer client. She has about 80,000 followers. I helped her out, and she's like, I said, can you post this to this Instagram I like you talking about? She's like, yeah, let me post it for you, and I'll blow you up, right?
That's really cool.
So that one post got me 5 clients.
Yeah, that's really cool.
So her one promotional post on Instagram got me 5 clients. And let's say each client is paying me, $250 a month. Right? That's $1,000 a month in fees, $12,000 a year in fees right there. Off of social media.
Yeah.
Off of one post. So I said, shit, this social media is like for real. So ever since then, I've been active, very, very active on Instagram. So I've had Instagram. Just Instagram is the only social media platform I really utilize. I dabble with Facebook, but I don't really like Facebook because Facebook is more of a local reach. And it's a lot of your friends and family. Friends and family just want stuff for free or for half off, right?
Yeah, yeah. And then like the organic reach in Facebook is like tremendously down for like if you have your business page and then just try to post stuff like you were posting on Instagram, it just won't reach people.
Okay.
Like Facebook is almost every so often they update their algorithm, right? But now, like in 2018, it's more pay to play. So it's a lot of, like they have a really good advertising tool. It's still better than other advertisements, but it's not like as organic as Instagram or LinkedIn could be. But there are certain things that I like on Facebook from an organic standpoint, like for me, and just so like we can think like how this relates to you, like for me, I mean this is only my 3rd week in business, but when I grow my brand more or more people are following me, I'm gonna have a group on Facebook with CPAs in it, CPA entrepreneurs in it, and we're all gonna be able to discuss, collaborate ideas, and that is really me kind of throwing the party, basically. Right, hosting the party, and it doesn't matter, like all these CPAs in that group don't have to be my client base, or none of them have to be my clients at all, right? But I think that like Facebook groups are really effective, like because if you do get someone in your group, they will see on their, unless they shut it off, of course, they'll see like in their notifications someone posted to the group, right? So it'll be I imagine this, like I expect when I do make this Facebook group, like there will be CPAs sharing like different things that they do, not only to market, but like different things to grow their business. So I mean, for you, that could be, and I know I looked at some of your content and you're talking about like, I think your last post was about college tips or something. I don't know what advice you gave to the college. What was that? Was that last post?
Get to know people.
Network. Okay.
Don't be that person that leaves his dorm, goes to class, and then goes back to your dorm. You know, get involved with clubs. A lot of, for me, fraternity. I was in a fraternity. A lot of our clients now are from my fraternity, and then in college I played football. I have a lot of clients from my football time. So be active on campus. Get to know people.
Right. No, like I think that makes sense, because like I feel like I always focus on educating people about financial literacy, but from that I also talk about cryptocurrencies. Okay. Whoa, that's like a flashy thing that a lot of people are talking about, but a lot of CPAs are not talking about it. A lot of people in the financial industry that really know what money is, and cryptocurrencies are not considered money right now from an accounting standpoint. And I even have like a podcast where I explain that. So those are the types of things I explain because I know them pretty well, and it's also me giving value to people, because in the cryptocurrency space I see a lot of YouTubers or people that talk about it, they really hype things up, or
Mm-hmm.
they really they know what they're talking about, but like from a money sort of thing, from a personal finance sort of things, they don't really address that to their followers. And like a young kid or a teenager getting in, this is actually cryptocurrencies. Super easy for a teenager to open up an account and start investing. And so like a lot more millennials, Gen X, Gen Z, or whatever you want to call like the teenagers, they're investing more, right? But they're also listening to a lot of these YouTubers that
Sure.
whether they're paid by other companies or not, they're saying the wrong thing a lot of times. So my thing is educating, not only the city where I came from and like the type of childhood environment where we grow up not hearing about money. My mission is not only to educate those people, but just educate people in general. And then so I want to basically know your main mission, because like I think that will be easier for you to pump out content, create a community that follows you. And that's what I really wanted to tell you today, because I really like your content. I like the way you're talking to people, but like on a lot of your posts, there's no people, and this is only Instagram. Like I think it'll work on Facebook. I think it'll work on LinkedIn, but you already have the talent level to stand in front of a camera, give people awesome information, right? Whether they need their taxes done or not, I think you have the ability to create a community around people listening to you in this region, okay? Just about money in general, about finances, about money, everything money. Like they need to hear it from you. That's up to you, like who you want to target. College kids or everybody. I would switch it up, right? College kids, everybody, business owners, right? And you're sort of doing that, but the community, the building the community is important, I think, because I think you do give a lot of awesome information out, but I was looking through the timeline, and it seems like there's not so many people coming back to check out what you're saying. So like that's what you want. You want people coming back to check out what you're saying. And then
how are you able to find that out?
What?
If someone's coming back.
So, like how I was looking through your thing and seeing that no one was coming back. Well, basically, I don't know like who's coming back and who's not, but I know that people are not commenting so much like every time, or like actually participating in the conversation. That's what a Facebook group can do, but I think you can also like incentivize or like make calls to action for people to participate. And like I don't know if you've done something like this yet, but firms like I don't know if firms ever came to your college and presented, but as college kids we had all these questions for firms or people that choose accounting. Why'd you choose accounting? Why'd you choose CPA? Da da da. So I mean, you can immediately say something like, here's why I chose accounting, da da da. If you're an accountant out there, say why you chose accounting, or if you're thinking about it, or if you're a college kid or you're thinking about it, why do you think accounting is interesting, or why do you think accounting is boring?
Okay.
So I think there needs to be, from you, and like I said, like you're doing everything right. Like a lot of firms are already not doing what you're doing. That's why I was so excited to come here, because you basically have the understanding and the talent level to make everything work. It's just like there's a lot more things you can take advantage of. Like all your videos, what you can do with them already, like every time you spoke on camera or said something that's digitally recorded, you can actually get that together and make a podcast out of it. And I don't know if you have a lot of posts, so you might have said things 2 or 3 times, and then like one podcast episode could be like the 3-time mashup, like hammering home this point. So I mean, there's a lot there. So I mean, what do you like? But the main thing is like time, right? Because I mean, this is your practice. It does look like you put time into Instagram, But then like when we started talking about, oh, now you gotta do a Facebook, now you gotta do a LinkedIn, like that's a lot of time for you, right? So what do you think about doing all that? And then what do you think about, like, I want to know your strategy of distributing content, because I think if you remember me telling you that, hey, I really like how your Instagram posts are native to Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
They're native to Instagram, so they're made for the 60 seconds. My posts on the Goldlake channel, they're I think there might have been one that was made for Instagram, but they're really full length videos on the YouTube channel. Then on the Instagram, they're cut down.
Sure.
And then
sure.
so that's how I save my time. But I would rather do it natively on Instagram, natively on Facebook, natively on LinkedIn. But since I'm running around, don't have a lot of time, I kind of like allocate. I kind of make a big piece of content, then cut it down, then have the podcast from the audio. So like I think that would help a lot. Like if you thought about it like this. So because when I start saying LinkedIn, Facebook, like business owners are like, well, we have real work to do, right? So like how are we gonna focus all this time on branding? Mm-hmm. And that's really what it is, because I think the sales posts, like, hey, we'll do your the promos that you do too, like, are really cool. Mm-hmm. Like, we'll do tax returns for free for the 1,500th follower. Mm-hmm. I saw that. That was
way back. Yeah,
that was really cool. Uh-huh. You're not at 1,500 followers yet.
No.
When you will be, are you still gonna give that person?
Yeah, I think we're gonna redo that. We're like at 800 followers, so I think for the 1,000th follower, we're a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah.
We'll do 1,000 followers, but we'll do it for life.
That's interesting.
That'd be a good one for that. Yeah.
Because I was gonna say, like, something like that, it's really good organic, but it's also really good if you throw $5 to $15 in it and target like around this area.
Sure. That's another avenue I haven't even. That's why I'm curious talking to you. Mm-hmm. I haven't even gotten into any type of. Everything I have is organic. I have not spent $1 on any paid advertisement. The only thing I've spent money on is the videography and the editing and all that stuff. So that's another avenue I need to get into.
That's really cool. So I had a lot of music friends in college, and they would spend a lot of money on these videos, like almost $500 to $1,000 on the music video, and then not spend any money on marketing. Sure. And I always thought that was backwards. So like, if you look at
that's what I'm doing.
so yeah, I mean, that can definitely be fixed though, right? You just have to find like your style, like how everything's gonna come out. My style is like I will get in front of the camera, explain things, but like a nice camera, right? But I'll also get on the phone. Like there's phone videos of me talking, just like some quick thoughts on LinkedIn.
Okay.
On LinkedIn, where it's supposed to be like super professional, right? Mm-hmm. But I'm there with a phone video, and I think even that
you've gotten a good reaction from that.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, from LinkedIn, I just started putting out content 3 weeks ago. I have these people in my network that know me that are like, hey, what's going on? What is he up to now? But I also have new people in my network. So like just from posting on LinkedIn, I got in touch with a lot of leads, basically, like a lot of accountants and even accountants. Yeah, and even accountants asking me, hey, how did you start this? Like, what are you thinking? Like people I don't know. And then like that's what you, as having your practice, right? You do want to talk to or discuss with other accountants, entrepreneurial CPAs, because I'm just like gonna get off track here, but I think a good thing is going to podcasts, being on podcasts with other CPAs or entrepreneurial CPAs. I'm talking to a guy tomorrow who has his entrepreneurial podcast or whatever, and I don't know, I guess he saw me on LinkedIn, and that's how we got in touch. So I got, on that podcast just from posting stuff, but I am gonna make an effort to reach out to different podcasts. I haven't yet. I think that's really smart. That's what I do in the cryptocurrency space. Like,
Okay.
I reach out to different people to have them on my podcast, to be on their podcast. I'm gonna do it more in the CPA entrepreneurial space too, and then talk about marketing there.
Okay.
But I also got invited just from posting on LinkedIn to speak at San Jose State to not their accounting society, but their engineering honor society. So like people that don't even, you don't want to just be talking to accountants or other CPAs on LinkedIn, right? That's what people, like a lot of CPAs will have only CPAs in their network, but what people neglect, I think, on LinkedIn is that even though it might be 1 like sometimes or 30 likes one time, like it's not so easy to get likes on LinkedIn because people don't want to show that they liked something. But when they do like something, their network sees, and then it creates many more views.
Okay.
Like I have had, LinkedIn is the most organic, viewable thing right now. Like a lot of my videos I release on there get, like after a few days, they have more views than Instagram and Facebook. So I mean, LinkedIn works organically. LinkedIn works really well too for you against as looking for clients. I don't know if you're looking for clients, but branding marketing isn't always necessarily about looking for clients. That's why, like I was telling you, that I think a lot of sales stuff should actually be like in the ad platform, or like people should see it scrolling down their timeline. Because what you'll be able to do on LinkedIn, if you open up the ad manager there, is target business owners. And I don't know if you have a niche of business owners you like to serve, but you can say, business owner in this industry, okay? And there's a lot of things that you can target, age brackets,
that's on LinkedIn.
Thing. Yeah.
Interesting.
And Facebook's tool is more powerful. I wouldn't forget the fact that. So here's what CPA firms think they don't need to market. They just don't think other CPAs look at social media. And I mean, honestly, before I started a business in college selling t-shirts in my college town, I didn't really get on social media. Like, I was just like you. I was like, I don't have an Instagram. I didn't make an Instagram till I needed one for business in college, because I realized, hey, although I'm not looking at it, like a majority of the people are, and it is growing. So I wouldn't neglect the fact that even though someone is in a professional role, they're still going home and at night looking on Facebook, on Instagram, and on LinkedIn too. Okay. So I think those are the best three.
Do I have a nationwide reach on Facebook like I do on Instagram?
Nationwide, like just organically? Yeah. Or like, do you mean like targeting in an ad?
Like, my experience with Facebook is it's your friends and family for the main part, and then friends of friends and family.
Oh, okay. So, right.
Yeah.
I have my business page set up, and so when you have your business page set up, it's just blank, right? Because you have your main profile with your friends and family, and then you set up your business page. And you can choose to invite your friends and family to your business page, but it's not the same thing, right? So anything you post on your business page, like your friends and family won't actually see it unless like they liked the page. So it's completely separate. I don't think by yourself, like in a personal profile, you necessarily have some kind of organic nationwide reach. But on the business platform, it's definitely not even that. When starting out, if you don't just like have money to all of a sudden, bam, attack Facebook, then it's not really helpful to post the way you do with Instagram.